Madam Deputy Speaker, I table a petition with over 1,000 signatories on behalf of my community in the fight to protect the beautiful coral reef around Mudjimba Island. This petition is calling for the Queensland State Government to urgently act to install much-needed permanent moorings which boaties can use to protect the coral reef by dropping their anchors on the coral below while still maintaining public access in safety. Together with my community, I am strongly advocating for the protection of the coral reef around Mudjimba Island, just off the coast from Mudjimba on the Sunshine Coast. And I back my community, who are asking the government to do the right thing to protect this precious coral reef, which is why they asked for the moorings. The island is a conservation park, but the marine area surrounding it isn't. And it's not protected from the damage that's being caused by growing numbers of boats dropping anchor on the reef below. We want to protect the coral reef and maintain safe access for the public by the provision of these moorings. That's why last year I took a deputation of concerned citizens to the Environment Department and Minister's Office here at Parliament. The Minister's Office promised a feasibility study to look into the issue, and this week the Minister responded saying that instead of the moorings, which the community requested, they will instead install 6 reef protection markers around Mudjimba Island to advise people where they can anchor without damaging the reef. The Minister's media statement also claimed there was no evidence of damage to the reef, which local divers dispute. The government should release the feasibility report to explain why the Minister believes this is the right solution, whether these markers will have the effect the community wants to protect the reef, what other options were considered and why they were rejected. I want to quote from one of the local dive community members who said, "Moorings would provide a practical solution for both vessel, reef protection and safety, especially during strong northerly winds. They would allow boats to operate on the opposite side of the island, sheltered from the winds, without the risk of anchor drag. Our community strongly believes that moorings are the best and final solution, and they can be implemented quickly." And that's why there's been disappointment that the Minister's announcement hasn't seen the full information released, and there's still very genuine concerns about whether this in fact will stop the damage. And there's also concern that the damage that the diving community have told me about hasn't been acknowledged. So I ask the Minister, please release this feasibility report, explain the information, engage with the community. They are concerned. We want to see this area properly protected.